There's the Hatzbani, okay, and there's the Hermon River, or the Banias. Hermon or Banias are the same name for the same river. This is the beginning of the Banias River that flows in and becomes the Jordan River. This is one of the headwaters of the tributaries of the Jordan River. This is where the Jordan River starts out. This water goes all the way to where? But let's go upstairs and see why we're here.
We are.
All the way up there?
No, just the cave.
I was going to say that's going to be...
Did you say where's the elevator?
That was a
Where's
challenge.
the butt? Oh, here comes that.
That's a challenge.
Then look back.
This one.
Does it connect?
It's okay. I lose my breath really easily, so I'm not worried about it. And I stop it here.
What is this?
Come on up, y'all.
You a donkey? Donkey!
This is a cave where people would be thrown in. Yeah.
It's not for me, it's for a dear friend. Take a picture of it on the ground and then I'll pick it up. Okay, thank you, because I need to bring it to someone.
Well, originally, the water did not bubble out.
בשמיעת ההסבר על הבניאס, אנא הכניסו מטבעות שלום. בשמיעת ההסבר על הבניאס, אנא הכניסו מטבעות בסך 5 שקלים. תודה. שלום. בשמיעת ההסבר על הבניאס, אנא הכניסו מטבעות בסך 5 שקלים. תודה.
Okay, what it said just now.
To listen to the explanation, please insert 5 shekels. Thank you.
Well, you get this one for free. Free. Okay, so let's start off at the beginning. Originally, the water did not bubble out from the rocks down there. Originally, the whole river came out of this cave.
Wow.
Again, it is a caustic spring. Again, I'm not a geologist. This is what they explained to me. How does a spring like this actually come together? When it rains to the north of us, in Lebanon and in Syria, some of that water is going to seep through the ground until it hits the level underground that is waterproof. Then it flows along that level until something breaks that level and brings that level above ground. And that's how you get the spring. But originally that level of underground water would have connected to the bottom of this, which was much, much deeper than it is right now. And the river literally flowed out of the cave. And you can see part of the channel. We're standing inside the river channel. There was a river channel that came out here, and then it came down there and went over there. So when ancient people saw this, they thought this is a river that flows in the underworld. And they didn't know where it went, which is why one of the names for the cave is the cave or the cave of Hades or the cave of hell. And they connected a Greek god that is kind of connected to the river Styx, okay, to this whole area. Now look at this. This is really lush, full of vegetation. Okay, so during the Greek period, the Greeks actually turned this into a cultic area to one of the most important of the Greek gods, a guy that is the god of Balagan. Okay, his name in Greek is Pan. Okay, anybody ever know anything about the god Pan? What does he look like? Do you ever see the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Yes.
Okay, read the book?
It was the horse
Mr. Tumnus.
or the goat.
Half man and half goat. He would play a flute. Okay, that's the god, that's the Greek god Pan. Now he's the Greek god of Balagan, really, because he would come out of the into the forest and drive the nymphs into a Balagan, or into the English word panic. It comes from Pan. He would drive them into a panic or create a pandemonium. So the Greeks connected the underworld and the river coming out to the underworld to the god of Pan, and this whole area becomes an cultic center dedicated to worshiping the god Pan. Let's go upstairs and see what else it is. By the way, why does it want to come out of the air? Earthquakes have changed the way the water moves underground, and that's why it comes out over there and out of
These are railroad ties.
Was a classical Greco-Roman religious site dedicated to the god Pan. There would have been a big temple that was built right here over the river, and the river would literally flow to the temple of Augustus. Okay, we found the temple to Zeus over there. And again, you're looking at the remains. This is what the archaeologists explained. Over there a little bit further was a plateau that they called the temple of Pan and the dancing goats. Now, I don't know why the goats dance or what makes the goats dance, but that's Pan and the dancing goats. And all of this was a very colorful, very joyous, very sexual, by the way, cultic center dedicated to Greco-Roman gods, particularly to the god Pan at the time. And for a reason that I don't really know how to explain, okay, Jesus comes up here, which is this, all the way up here, and sits somewhere in the area. Because after the Greeks actually get replaced by the Romans, remember Herod had 3 sons. One of them was Philip. And when Herod actually dies, his kingdom breaks into 3. So Herod Philip, okay, from the family of Herod, is in control of the whole northern area, and he builds another Roman city up here on the banks of the river that flows out here, and names it after Caesar. But this one is the Caesar city, name built by Philip, so it is called Caesarea Philippi. Okay? And Caesarea Philippi is the city, not this right here, but is the whole city that would have been spread out here. We found the remains of his palace, we found the remains of the city, so there's a whole city spread out here dedicated to the worship of the god Pan, the river flowing out here, and Philip kind of making the big thing. And that's the backdrop for the event that we're going to be talking about. Because Jesus comes all the way up here and talks to himself. And part of the that doesn't start to take the place. That's why this cave is actually called Cave. And then here, when you're sitting up here, you start understanding
That's kind of mythological.
that is totally mythological, but that's part of the mythology at the time. I can. You can get into this one if you want.
Taking a selfie.
Think I can make it?
Well, can I get you all inside the niche and take a real picture inside the pan niche?
Yes. Yes.